Hey guys, how you doing? How you doing? Oh yeah, Uncle Craig here from the farm in Thailand. If you've never watched this channel before, I'm retired. 15 months have gone by since I moved here. My wife and I guess she's retired too, technically. Even though she's like 13 years younger than me, so she probably didn't have to retire. But, you know, who's really retired, right? You just switch gears and your situation changes, where the best part, I believe, of retirement is not having to listen to anyone ever again tell you what to do in terms of employment. No one's your boss. I mean, I learned a long time ago that being your own boss was the best thing. And if anybody ever asked me about advice, which they don't, I would say do whatever you can to be your own boss. I don't care if it's freaking collecting plastic bottles. You know, if that's what pays the bills, you're your own boss. There's nothing better than that. You know, you don't have to make $1 million right away. I never did. I mean, I made money later, but it's just because of the decisions I made. If I didn't want to, I wouldn't have. You know, I mean, I didn't make any sick money, but I did travel the world, you know. But now I'm done with all that. Well, I obviously still like to travel. I mean, I've been here 15 months and I've left the farm. We went to neighboring, you know, district or whatever. This district is EP208 or province, and the neighboring province on that side is oh no, I mean this province is Camping Pit, and I went to EP208. And then I think, I don't know, maybe went to Talk or something, but anyway, just locally. Haven't even gone to Bangkok since I've been back. And you know, I started to feel it. Starting to feel like I need to get out of here. I mean, I'm working all the time on the farm. We've done a lot in the 15 months since we've been here. When I have these small little moments, little glimpses of what we have accomplished on this farm since we have came back. I mean, there's nothing here, but so everything in all my videos is something that we made, created by ourselves for the most part. I mean, obviously we didn't, you know, pour cement and stuff like that. I mean, I did pour a ton of cement because I mixed it. Matter of fact, I did that this morning. I just got out of the shower. It's like 2 o'clock. I worked till 1 today. I was gonna try and work till, I could probably only do till about noon because of the heat, but it's been raining, so it's been cooler. And that, I think I posted in a different video recently that there was some hellacious wind and it broke my roof tiles, and I had to I don't know if you can hear that, my air conditioning, one of my air conditioning is on. Got a little hum in the background maybe, but yeah, let's see, that tile up there and that one on the end over there, I had to replace those, so I got up on the bamboo ladder today. And fixed 2 tiles there and fixed that one over there. I had to drive around a little bit to try and find those tiles, but I found them and brought them back, and then I had to go up on the bamboo ladder, and believe me, these bamboo ladders, yeah, this one actually it cracked, and this is a bamboo patch for the bamboo ladder. I left it up here because I'm gonna wait until late afternoon, like 5 o'clock or something, and maybe get back up there, because on this side over here, there's a little bit of an overhang. I don't know if you can see that. Well, anyway, there's like a little A-frame over there, and the tile that's in front of the A-frame, I see a lot of pigeon poop. So if that's a place where pigeons are resting, then I'm gonna have to do something about that. Make that go away. I don't want that. And speaking of, nature, when I was up on the ladder fixing that tile, so I can look into my terrace, right? Because I'm up high. And just about that time, all of a sudden I saw the cat jumping up and down. I was like, what? And I see he's got this big old lizard and he's flipping it in the air and playing with it. I'm like, oh my God, he caught the big one. Because there's like a family of these, and I was just saying, oh shit. So I told my wife, hey, come out here and get that lizard. Because usually, like I say, they play with him for a while, then they kill him. But I took him from him and I put him back to his hole. But I don't think he made it, man, because he's got ants on him now. Oh, look at all those ants. Jeez, get away from him. Yeah, he was a nice one, man. This guy was getting there. Boom. He has some color, but my cat just, man, got to him. He basically pierced him a couple times, I think, in the neck. Just enough. I think they know when they catch something. I think they know what they have to do to immobilize them. Not kill them, but to kind of immobilize them so they can just play with them for the next 20 minutes. But yeah. So what I have done, what I did do this morning, was I finished up this side. So I finished up the 5 poles on this side. And now I have to use my auger to dig 5 holes on this side. I did have these posts. These are all done, filled in, cemented. But these last 2 are what I did this morning. And that's about it that I've done for the cement. Hopefully it hardens before rains come. It might very well rain late this afternoon. Although, looks like blue skies, so maybe not, which would be ideal. Would like that to set up. It goes down, and the cement is probably about a, I don't know, what's that, 1.5 feet of cement maybe. I couldn't put a whole full meter of cement in there. I just couldn't do it, man. I think of 1.5 feet tall, and it's probably 2 foot wide or 2 foot square or something. I think that's big enough once it's tied to the one next to it, and then tied along the ends. But at least they're level, straight. But it was an ass kicker. Everything is. I don't know why I even mentioned that. Just do the work. This is, I got some extra pieces of the teak here, which is what I'll be cutting up to put, in the middle, prevent the, whatever it's called, the shear. When you make a floor, it has tendency, it wants to fold over. So you put those braces in the middle so it doesn't. Yeah, man. That's what life's all about here on the farm. Getting things done. We're just doing stuff. don't know why I say that either. Just doing stuff, man. Trying not to drop dead in the process. But that'll probably be the way I go. I'll probably be working on the farm, and I'll drop dead. What is that? No, we got visitors. My wife's sister, and classmate or something. It's weird. She's like 51 years old now, 52 almost. That reminds me, her birthday's the 26th. Better not forget that. She'll be 52. And the same, when they talk about their friends, they basically kind of classmates from elementary school. These are the same people, like in the same neighborhood from around here. I don't know anybody from elementary school. Or I don't. We moved around a lot. In 1 year's time, in the 8th grade, I went to 8 elementary schools. But it's actually the 7th and 8th grade, but I think it was like towards the end of the 7th and inclusive of the 8th, there were 8 schools. Just because we moved, we had to move around, sometimes state to state, city to city, or just border to border in terms of the school or the district. If you lived on this side of the road, you go to that school, that side of the road, you go to this school. And if you just happen to move across the street, gotta go to a different school. What? But yeah, so didn't really make for a lot of friends. Although now that I say that, I just remembered that a couple years back there were 2 brothers, 2 Japanese brothers that were our neighbors, and I believe I was in elementary school. Could have been 9th grade, but I believe I was in elementary school, and we hooked up again on Facebook like a few years back. I never saw them, but we've communicated on Facebook and said hi and stuff like that, so I guess there's somebody. I did have no, that wasn't elementary school either. Nobody. Of course, I'm 65. Who remembers their elementary school people? I don't remember high school either, because I hated high school. It sucked. I have some friends from my college days, for sure, because maybe I was older, it was easier to remember. I'm just rambling here. This is my chance to speak English. But yeah, I'm glad those 5 poles are in place. Although now I'm looking at it from this side. Damn, don't tell me that last pole is too high. That bummed me out. I mean, it can be higher than the others, I suppose, but I'm trying to make it level as much as possible. So what else? I'm tired, man. Alright guys, well, that's about it. And if you've been watching the whole video, Thanks for watching. And keep watching. And I'll go back at you.